Good morning, friends and family, YouTube worldwide. Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the Most High for allowing everything possible and for allowing me to give you this content. Today is the best day of the work week. Today is payday. Today is Good Friday. Today is week 4 of the 100 envelope savings challenge. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am just sharing what works for me. Okay, so don't forget to pay yourself first. Don't forget to pay yourself at least 10 to 15 to 20% of your weekly salary, your bi-weekly salary, or your monthly salary. All right, here we manage our money wisely. Here we create a budget. Here we save first and spend later. Here we set financial goals. Here we invest early. Here we avoid debt. To summarize what I just said, here we earn, save, and invest for the long haul. Here we are building a solid financial foundation. Here we make sure we are fully funded weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. As the head of the money management team, I want to go over the 3 golden rules of managing money. Golden rule number 1, don't spend more than you earn. Golden rule number 2, always plan for the future. Golden rule number 3, help your money grow. Okay, friends and family, so we are in week 4 of the 100 savings challenge, and we have 5 weeks this month. Okay, so next week is going to be another week. Basically, it's like a free week for me because I plan for 4 weeks. All right, so that extra week that we get 4 times a year, I always continue to save. All right, usually before I used to spend the money, but sometimes I take a little bit out of it, and spend for me or whatever utility bills that, I mean, like I said, I'm good with the 4 weeks, but I'll just continue to save or whatever comes, in my like whatever comes, not pops up, but if I'm not gonna say behind because I'm always good with the 4 weeks. All right. So it's just extra money that I'm saving. All right, friends and family. So we have 5 weeks for the month of January. All right, friends and family. So we're gonna put $25, and this is going to be towards our recoup fund. And with the recoup, so what I do, I got in this envelope challenge, I have in this binder, I have an extra pouch here, and that's why I will be putting the $25 on every week. All right, so it's week 4, the 4th week of the month. So we should have, right now we have 75. I'm gonna add another 25. That's gonna make 100. We got 20, 40, 60, 75. We're gonna add another 25. So we're gonna have 100. All right, we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. All right. I don't really have to go to the bank because I have enough change for this binder that I have here. So I have the $2. This was extra $2 notes that I have from last year for 2025. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. I have $42 in $2 notes from last year. This is extra. So what I'm gonna do for week 2, I'm gonna take out these $2. I'm gonna take out these $2. I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna take this $2 note, and I am going to put it on the $2 slot. All right. I'm gonna put it in the $2 slot. And then for week 3, which was last week, I have put $3. 1, 2, 3. Right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, put this to the side, and take this note and add it to this to make it $3. All right, friends and family. It's about being creative, man. This is something, this takes discipline and it takes patience, right? So I had this since last year. Instead of me using it, I'm saving it. All right. So we have $3 for week 3. And now this is the 4th week of the year. So I'm gonna take another $2 note with $2 that I just took out from here. So we have 2, 3, 4 for week 4. All right. There you go. It's kind of difficult to put it in, but you put it in. There you go. All right. So we are caught up. We have week 1. We have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. All right, family. So we have the 100 envelope savings challenge. And let's mark our $1.52 sheet, which I printed out today. So we got week 1. We have week 2, that was done the 2nd week of January. Week 3, the 3rd week of January, and week 4, which is today. All right, we put $4, so we have a total of $10 so far saved up. All right, friends and family, we have a total of $10. Now we're gonna go to my Roth IRA, and I'm still learning, you know, with my Roth IRA. Okay, so last week I said I had 70 something, and the reason we had a loss, but not by much, because I started with $10 and then I put 11, so thinking it's 25 in total, but it wasn't. All right, that's the reason why we had $71. So this week I put 28 to make the difference. All right, so we are going to be at $75. So it's week 4. We should be at $100. All right, because 25 times 4 is 100. So I already put $25 towards the IRA. So what I'm gonna do with the IRA, you don't have to buy shares. You could just put money. You could deposit money in there and leave it there, and then whenever you decide to buy shares of a company or ETF, then you could make the transaction. So what I'm gonna do, because I want to purchase 1 share of the S&P 500, and that costs like $500 to $600. So I'm gonna continue to save on a weekly basis. So right now I have 2 ETF that I invested money on, and I'm gonna keep you posted on that. But right now we are at $71.94. But I'm making a difference of the $3. All right, so that's $100 that we're gonna have, because I'm putting $28. All right, so I already put 28. Let me mark this. I put 25 here. $28. You know, I'm gonna keep it at 25. All right, so we're gonna have $100. So right now we have $100. So now next week, which will be week 5, we're gonna put another 25. We're gonna have $125. $71 is invested, and then the rest is going to stay in the account until we reach the amount of how much the S&P 500 costs. All right, I'm gonna get you that price next week. All right, because I don't have it in front of me, but that's what I want to put. I want to buy a share of the S&P 500, and that's like $500, and that's something that we're gonna do. Hopefully by mid-year we should have at least 500 and from the time now that we're saving $25. Okay, friends and family. So we invested in 2 companies: BOC Hong Kong Holdings Ltd, US listing, and that's Bank of China. All right, we have $60.96 invested in the Bank of China, and then we have 1 share, which is $10.15. I'm investing on, it's called ETFT, and it's Alps Series Trust Fund Smith Fund Equity ETF. I got 1 share, which is $10.15. The value of this ETF that I'm invested in costs $10.12, and the value is $10.16. So it's a 4-cent spread. So I'm up 4 cents on this one. All right, and then the other ones, I bought 1 share of BNKHF, which is the Bank of of China. I bought one share, which costed me $5.06, and the value now is $5.08. So I'm up 2 cents on that one because I bought them separately. And then I bought 5 shares of the same one, which because I have 12 shares in total. So I bought one share for 506. The value is 508, which is 2 cents. And then I purchased 5 shares, and the cost was 26.47, and right now the value is 25.40. So I'm at a negative of $1.07. And then I think the next day I bought 6 shares of the same one, Bank of China Hong Kong Holdings. I bought 6 shares. I bought it at 26.47, and the value now is 25.40. So I'm down $1.07 also. All right, that's the reason why we are at a negative, because of those two. All right, when I bought it at the time. All right, friends and family. So I'm gonna continue to keep you posted when it comes to this Roth IRA. I am investing. In this channel, we talk about savings and investing and businesses. You see my name, right? King Lever Multi Services. It's another business that I have. I have King Lever Tax Services. That's another business that I have. And then on my other side hustle, these are legitimate businesses. All right. And then I have King Lever Coquitos, which I sell coquitos. That's something that you saw me do in November. It's from November to New Year's. But this year I didn't even last to Christmas because I ordered a certain amount of bottles, and those are the bottles that sold out. And then I got the King Lever Batana, which is moisturizing for your hair product. That comes from Honduras, that I literally go to Honduras to go purchase it, bring it here, and sell it here. All right, so it's a lot of things. We got a lot of things going on here, and we're going to continue to keep grinding, making money, saving money, and investing money on this channel. God willing, hopefully I get my hands on some Batana, and then we're going to continue doing what we're doing. Right now, it's tax season. I'm working on taxes right now, and, keeping myself occupied, keeping myself busy. All right, friends and family. Have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. Have a blessed day. And God willing, I'll see you next week with the $1, the 100 envelope savings challenge, $1, 52-week challenge. All right, friends and family. Roth IRA challenge 2026. Have a blessed week, blessed day. Peace and love.